What's good YouTube, and welcome back to the channel. JD here with yet another video for you guys. So back in early April, I went ahead and got myself a pair of foam runners, and since then I have been wearing them pretty much every single day for the last 3 months. You can definitely see just how much I've beat these shoes. I've also cleaned them a couple of times, so they would have been way dirtier looking if I didn't do that. Over this time period, I have learned a lot about these sneakers and I've come to enjoy it even more. And I've also received a ton of questions from you guys on Instagram as well on YouTube. So I just thought I'd drop this video answering the most common questions about the foam runners. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about, are these sneakers comfortable and are they durable? We'll get into sizing. How do these shoes perform over time? Do they stretch out a bit? Can you get away with going a half size down, or should you go a half size up? I'll answer that in this video as well. I'll talk about the best way to wear this sneaker, socks versus no socks. And of course, I'll be answering that question that everyone wants to know. Ultimately, are the Yeezy Foam Runners worth the price? Before we get into that, do 2 things for me. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel, and of course, follow your boy on Instagram. I drop a lot of content on there as well, and I would love to talk to some of you guys on there, so make sure you guys follow me. So let's get into it. The Yeezy Foam Runner. So in my hand, I do have the sand colorway. I also own the moon grays as well as the mineral blues. I have dropped reviews of both of these sneakers. I'll leave that in the description. So let's get into the first question. Are these comfortable? Well, I did say I have been wearing these every single day, and that is for good reason. In fact, ever since buying these, I've had to ask myself, why do I even have all these shoes? Because these are pretty much all I've been wearing. I've been wearing them every day. They are super comfortable. A perfect everyday shoe, especially for the spring and summertime. And these are really good for all day comfort. My feet do not hurt in these at all. It is very similar to wearing some of the most popular comfortable models such as Ultra Boost. This foam material is made using a combination of algae as well as EVA foam. It's a very good stretchy as well as durable material. When you have these on feet, it's just a lot of fun to walk in these. They feel soft on feet, however, not too soft that you actually feel the ground underneath you. There's enough padding and cushioning in the shoe to absorb that impact when you hit the ground. I will say, however, here where I live in Berlin, Germany, and also in most of Europe, there are a lot of cobbled streets. These streets, tourists love them, but let me tell you, in real life, these streets absolutely suck. They suck to walk on, they suck to ride your bike on them. And I will say, when I walk on these type of streets with my foam runners, I do kind of feel the uneven surfaces on my feet, which is not something I really feel in most of my other shoes. So I will say these sneakers are perfect for like 90% of surfaces, but uneven surfaces, rocky surfaces, maybe these are not the best shoes you want to go with. These shoes are also surprisingly very durable. Even though the retail price of these are just $80, I wasn't expecting these shoes to be as durable as they have been, considering how much I've been wearing them, and I've absolutely beat up these shoes. There's been no scratches on them, no cracks on the soles. They have held up really well. There are some slightly visible signs of use. As you can see in certain sections of the shoe, you can see a bit of wrinkling, but it's really something that's not visible when you have them on feet. You can only really see them if you're looking at the shoe up close. And considering how much I've worn these shoes, the amount of wrinkling there is on this is quite minimal. Another reason I like these shoes a lot is also because they are very easy to clean. Dirt comes off this material very easily if you just get a towel, put some water and soap on it, just wipe it down one time, and they look pretty much brand new. Also, all these different holes you see on the sneaker, especially in the summertime, you gotta really love a shoe like this. My feet feel very ventilated, and on a nice breezy summer day, I do definitely appreciate these holes on the shoe. When it comes to sizing, now I will say, if you want a very detailed opinion on sizing, make sure you watch my review of the moon gray pair, which I will leave up here. In that video, I did mention that if your normal Yeezy size is a full size, like a US 10 or a US 11, just get the exact same in the foams and you should be good. The Yeezy Foam Runners weren't actually made in half sizes. They only came in full sizes. If your normal US size is a half size, like a 9.5, 10.5, or 11.5, I suggested to go down half a size. So I normally wear an 11.5 in all my Yeezys. I went with a size 11 in the foams, and I also compared it to wearing a size 12, and for me the size 11s fit a lot better. And after wearing these for 3 months, I'm definitely very glad I went with the size 11, because the shoe, for me at least, it feels like it has stretched out a little bit. I know, especially in this toe area, in the first week and a half that I was wearing the shoe, it did feel quite tight, but I don't feel that anymore at all. It feels like the front part of the shoe has definitely molded to my feet a little bit, and the shoes have progressively gotten more and more comfortable the more I've worn them. Now, I've worn these sneakers with pretty much everything. I've worn them with pants, I've worn them with shorts, I personally prefer the way that they look with pants on rather than shorts. I do think they look a little bit weird. It looks like I have some kind of duck feet when I wear them with shorts. I much prefer how they look with pants on. I like the way the pants sit on the shoe. I've also worn these with socks and without socks. I personally prefer wearing them with socks. The inside of the shoe, now this shoe doesn't have an insole, but just this inside part of the shoe, there are quite a few ridges on it. So when I wear them without socks, I can really kind of feel those ridges on my feet, and I find that personally a bit uncomfortable. So that's why I wear them with socks. Some people have said that they felt this back part of the shoe hit against their ankle when they're wearing it without socks, and it really hurts them. There is one other thing I wanted to say about the shoe which has nothing to do with comfort or durability, and that is this shoe is not for people who don't like attention. That is because every time I wear the shoe, even though the shoe has been out for almost a year now, every time I wear this, no matter where I go, I get people staring at me. And if that's something you guys have a problem with, then these are definitely not the shoes for you. The only other sneaker that has got me this kind of attention are these Nike Zoom Vomeros, and that's mainly because you see the shoe has this huge block at the back, and that's just not something people are used to, so everyone usually stares at me anytime I wear these. I'm not really bothered by all the stares. I know what I'm getting myself into when I wear such a crazy looking pair of shoes like this. Buying these are kind of like buying an exotic car. People staring at you, that's just part of the package. Finally, let's answer the question, the Yeezy Foam Runners, are these worth the price? So two answers there. The first answer, are these worth the retail price? The retail price for these are $80 if you're able to actually get these for retail, which I know is not so easy. But if you are able to, then yes, these are absolutely worth it. For $80, you're getting a pair of sneakers you can wear all the time. It's a very hyped sneaker, it's extremely comfortable, and it's durable. I think it's well worth the price. Now, do I think it's worth the resale prices? And resale prices right now, depending on the colorway, depending on the size, they range anywhere from $250 to about $350, even $400 in some sizes. That's a much more difficult question to answer. I will say though, some people think of this as like buying a pair of Crocs. Why would you spend $250, $300 on a pair of Crocs? I'll say it's unfair to just label this as a pair of Crocs. They're better quality, they're more durable, and let's face it, they look a lot better than a pair of Crocs. I did actually pay resale for my pair, but I will say considering how much I've worn these, how much use I've gotten out of these, I'm really not that mad about paying resale for these. Also, the prices on these have dropped quite a bit from where they were just a few months ago, and that is because we have been seeing a lot more colorways dropping. On some colorways like the mineral blues, the prices on those are much lower than the moon grays, for example. And we're also going to see much more colorways dropping in the future, so if you want to wait, see if you can get lucky, grab a pair for retail, then you can go ahead and do that. And also you can expect the resale prices in the future to come down even more as we start to see more and more pairs hit the market. But that's about it. I hope I answered pretty much all the questions you guys had about the Yeezy Foam Runners. If I missed anything, feel free to drop it in the comments, any questions you may have about the shoe. And of course, if you found this video useful at all, make sure you hit that subscribe button and drop a like so more people get to see this video, more people get to see the channel. And thank you guys once again for clicking on this video and for messing with the channel. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.